What's up? This is Alex Chu coming at you with another episode. This episode, I'm going to talk about why men are leaving the dating market. I think it's because they're buying sex dolls, okay? But before I talk about that, I want to tell you, my name's Alex Chu. I'm the guy who invented physical mortality rings. These are rings that you put on during sleep. You wear them, you don't age anymore. Become physically immortal. For example, I'm already 52. In like 3 months, I'll be 53. See, I'm still pretty slim, right? You can see? I don't have much of a beer belly. Actually, no beer belly at all. Look at that. Really smooth, you know. If you go to my website, livemuchlonger.com, I have lots of testimonials. Most of them give me 4-star, 5-star. If you're interested, go to livemuchlonger.com, livemuchlonger.com. Link is at the bottom of this video, okay? But, yeah. Wow, you know, I think Donald Trump is in real trouble because Jenna Ellis pleaded guilty yesterday. So it's like, how many people now? 4 people pleaded guilty. Plus, another... I forgot what his Mark Meadows also willing to testify if he is granted a immunity. But anyway, today's subject is about why men are leaving the dating market. You know, I think it's because these men are really just buying sex dolls. You know, see, men they don't want to say things like that. They don't want to admit that, oh, I'm buying sex doll. That's why I'm leaving the dating market. But I'm a very honest person, so I say it. You know, I mean. Yeah, it's sex dolls all over the place, you know. But anyway, today I made a clip for you guys to see. Alright, enjoy. Okay, this girl right here, she is hot as fuck, man. I mean, this girl is one of the hottest girls I've ever seen my entire life, okay? If not the hottest, you know. I mean, you know, back in the days when I used to go to a strip club every day, you know, I mean, I would do everything to get with this girl. If I enter the club, right, and she's right there, fuck, I would do everything to get with this girl, man. I mean, I would go up to her and say, oh, I drive a Rolls Royce, you know, I live in a huge-ass house, you know, can I pick you up, and this and that. I would shower her, I would rain money on her, you know, give her like $10 tip every time she goes on stage, and all sorts of shit, man. Back in the days, you know, it's like that. I mean, back in the days, I was horny, you know. I mean, I was desperate. I mean, I wanna fuck someone like this, you know. I mean, even just once, if I could just, you know, bang her once. God damn it, just once, you know. Because it's like, at least, hey, she leaves a good memory, you understand? If I get to bang her and it's just so romantic, you know. I just needed to bang her once, you know. So it leaves a very good memory in my brain, and that's it. That's basically all I wanted. I know I'm not gonna get with a girl like this. No fucking way, you know. Look at her. She's hot as fuck, man. You know, she has very, very high demands, right? You wanna have a wife like this or a girlfriend like this, you gotta be 6 feet tall. You gotta be handsome. You gotta be a CEO of some company and shit, you know. You gotta have a huge cock, and you gotta be, you know, you gotta be fun, you gotta be witty, you gotta be fucking everything. You gotta look like that supermodel guy in Britney Spears' music video. One video is like, womanizer, that's what you are. There's this guy, wow, that guy looks really hot, you know. He look like he's Superman and shit, you know. You gotta look like that guy in order to date this girl, right? But you know what? Nowadays, I don't go to clubs anymore. I don't go to the strip club anymore. I don't even go, you know, I don't even really date anymore. You know, I don't like go to Tinder and try to find women to date. I don't do shit like that no more. I basically just sit home. You know why? Because nowadays, okay, check this out. You could just go on eBay and buy this, right? You could buy this girl. Oh, she's not from eBay though. This doll right here is not from eBay. Okay, she's from fantasy4toys.com. It's like a factory in China, you know, and they're willing to like ship you the doll for wholesale price. You know, you could buy this girl for everything included. You know, like this girl would have like. Internal body heating system, you know, it heats up, right? You just have to plug it in, and I don't know, you come back half an hour later, the whole body is heated up, you know. Every part of the body is warm. You know, the legs are warm, vagina's warm, everything fucking, you know, the torso, everything is warm, you know. And she has shrugging shoulders. Nowadays, you know, the shoulder could shrug. You know, back in the days, the shoulder cannot shrug. Right now, the new feature, the shoulder could shrug. You know, shrugging shoulders. And this doll right here, okay, is this doll is 163 centimeters tall, which is 5 feet 3 inches. 5 feet 3 inches, right? And she has the breast size is 36, waist is 20 inches, and then the hip is 38 inches. Okay, 36, 20, 38, right? And she weighs 88 pounds. Okay, see, back in the days, this doll would be very heavy back in the days. You know, like 5 years ago, this doll would weigh like 110 pounds or something. But now, this factory, they improved it. They reduced the weight by adding lots of foam in her body. So there, you know, actually in this doll, more than 30% of the body mass is made of foam. It's a polyurethane foam, you know. And then they cover up the foam with TPE rubber, okay? So the weight has been dramatically reduced. So right now it's 88 pounds. 88 pounds, you know, I could handle it, you know. I'm a skinny guy, but 88 pounds, I could pick it up, you know. 88 pounds, no problem. But 110 pounds, oh, no way. That's dead weight right there, man. Back in the days, I bought a doll for 110 pounds. Oh, my God, I regretted it. I immediately regretted it. 88 pounds, I could handle it. Imagine, man, everything, okay? Hey, it has heating system, right? You know, it's 5 feet 3 inches tall. That's pretty tall, you know? I'm only 5'8", and this doll's right here is 5 feet 3 inches tall. You know, nice huge breasts, 36, 20, 38. Now look at how beautiful she is, you know? Everything together, right? The factory is willing to ship it to you for like $800. You know, I mean, heating system already built in. All you have to do is plug it in, you know? This doll right here, $800, shipped to your door. Can you imagine that? Yeah, it's just that cheap, you know. So it's like, why would you understand? It's like, then why would I go out there to, you know, why would I go to a strip club, right? Try to hook up with some of these hoes, you know? Why would I do that? Why would I go to the bar, right? I mean, come on, you know, I admit it, you know. I'm not a Chad, you understand? I'm not 6 feet tall. I'm only 5'8" inches tall, right? To American girls, I'm pretty short, you know. Yeah, they consider me a shorty, right? You know, and why would you go out there and, you know, you know, go to the bar and try to, you know, use your pickup line, and then most of the time girls will just ignore you. They'll just reject you and make you look like an idiot, you know. So I think a lot of guys, you know, they just go on eBay they buy them, you know. You go to eBay, you could buy a pretty decent doll, you know. On eBay, here's another doll on eBay, right? This doll right here, okay. I saw this doll on eBay. You know how much it cost? $390 shipped to your door. $390. I'm not joking. I'm gonna leave a link, okay, at the bottom of this video. You know, that girl that you just saw, the one that has heating system. You know, I'll leave a link so where you can buy this. I'll also leave a link for the eBay doll. Okay, you could buy at eBay. Yeah, this eBay doll right here is $390, shipped to your door. And then guess what? Prices are negotiable. They said prices are negotiable, so you could actually talk it down. Maybe you could get this doll for $360. I don't know. And this doll is not bad. This doll is eBay doll. Okay, this doll is 5 feet 1 inches tall, 5'1" inches tall, right? And this doll weighs only 75 pounds. Her breast is not as big. Her breast is like 31 inches, you know. 31 inches breast, and then 19-inch waist, and probably like 30-inch butt, you know. But she okay. She cool, you know. I mean, she's okay, you know. I mean, all I know is this, okay? No man would wake up in the morning and start thinking, oh, you know, I want to talk to a girl today. No man would think like that, okay? No normal man would think like, you know, wake up in the fucking morning and start thinking, I need to speak to a girl today. No, no. Men don't want to speak to no girls, okay? Men don't want to speak to a girl. Do you understand? I mean, if you're a man, you wake up in the morning thinking, I want to speak to a girl, dude, you need therapy. You need help, okay? Then maybe you should just find a psychiatrist, which is a girl, then you speak to her, okay? But usually, men don't want to speak to women, you know? Men, you know what they want? They wake up in the morning and they think, you know, I want to get my dick sucked. That's pretty much what men are thinking, right? They don't want to speak to the women. So that's the reason why after, you know, when they come up with all these cheap dolls, these cheap high quality dolls, you know, and they're getting better and better now. They're getting better and better. Now it's a lot of these dolls, they have movable jaws. You know, their jaws could move, you know. The jaws could move, but you have to. The factory worker told me that if you want to buy a doll head that has movable jaw, it has to be made of silicone, not TP rubber. It has to be made of silicone, and it's gonna cost extra. It's gonna cost like $300 for the head alone, you know. But the jaw could open, you know. So it could have a wide open mouth, and then, you know, you could, after you fuck her, you could come in her mouth, you know. You could just fucking you know, just come over her, you know, shoot her, come into her mouth, you know. That's what the movable jaw is for, right? But now it's like they come up with all sorts of new shit, you know. I mean, the doll is getting more and more advanced, you know. And then the facial features are getting more and more realistic and more sexy, you know. So, I mean, with all these cheap dolls on eBay, right? And these Chinese factories are willing to ship you a whole fucking doll wholesale price. It's like, why would you waste your time? Why would you go to strip club, you know? Why would you give your money away to these hoes, you know? It's like, it's not even worth it, you know? Why would you go to the bar and approach women, you know? I mean, yeah, it's like, I stopped approaching women when I got my first doll, okay? I got my first doll I believe it was like 2010, okay? I heard about Real Doll, you know? I bought a used one. And after I got the doll, I never go back. I never go back. And dolls are great, man. First of all, just like what I said, I don't want to speak to a girl. I'm not interested. Right? I mean, what are they going to say to me anyways? You know, what can a girl say to me anyways? Talking about her makeup, you know, talking about bitching about her own friends, you know, talking about her work experiences, her ex-boyfriends. Who the fuck cares? I don't care. I don't give a shit. You know, I don't give a shit if you used to be a man. I don't care if you're born a man. I simply don't want to hear it. You know? It's like, that's the reason why I like dolls so much, because they don't speak. The doll cannot talk, right? That's good. I don't want the doll to talk to me. What the fuck can you say anyways, right? I mean, to me, when a girl speaks to me, you know what it sounds like? It sounds like 1 + 1 = 2, 2 + 2 = 4. It just I don't know. It's stupid. I don't know. I don't want to hear it. You know? Back in the days, I was desperate. You understand? Because there's no doll, there's no sex doll that I could just buy somewhere. So if I meet some hot girl, you know, I would fucking act like I'm a zoo animal. I would fucking jump through hoops. I would do all sorts of tricks in order to win her affection, you know. And back in the days, I go to strip club. You know, that's like I'm cheating, you know. I'm not supposed to go to strip club. I'm supposed to go to the bar, right? Where you pick up real chicks, you know, not not stripping hoes, you know. But oh, that's tough, man. Going to the bar, that's pretty tough, man. You gotta, first of all, you gotta look good. You gotta be a Chad. Second, you gotta know, you know, you gotta have game. You gotta get. I don't have game, you know. I don't know how to speak to women. I'm pretty shy, you know. It's just really, really hard. But back in the days, I was desperate. I mean, I have no more option. I have nowhere to turn, right? But in reality, I really don't like to speak to girls. I mean, what can I talk to you? What can I talk to these girls about? You know, about stock market, about the politics? No. I'd rather speak to my friends. I'd rather speak to a man or something, right? I mean, the only reason why I entertain them, only reason why I try to speak to a girl is because I want to get laid. That's all. I just want some. I want some pussy. That's all. You know. I don't want to speak to you. Of course not. I don't want to speak to some girl. No. But right now, after they came up with these cheap dolls, I say fuck it. I'm not. I never want to approach women ever again. You know. I think that's the reason why a lot of men, they just gave up approaching women. They just gave up dating. You know. See, I'm a very honest man. I say what I think, right? Most men, they're not as open-minded as me. You know, most men, they're not as honest as me. You know, I think the real reason why men stop dating, why men don't approach women anymore, is because of these cheap sex dolls, these cheap and extremely high quality sex dolls. Okay, I mean, serious, man. If you could buy this shit, right? If you see this photo, you can buy this shit. Okay, it has internal heating system, it has shrugging shoulder, all sorts of shit, all sorts of goodies in it. You could buy it for $800 shipped to your door. Maybe you can talk down. Maybe you can negotiate with the factory. You know, they'll ship it to you for $700. I don't know. Yeah, yeah, you can negotiate with them, right? They'll ship it for $700 or something like that. I mean, then why would you spend all this energy and money to date somebody? What for? Because at the end of the day, you just want to have sex, right? Then why don't you just get one of these dolls, right? Or buy the one from eBay for $390, right? Why would you spend all this money and energy to entertain these bitches and hoes, you know? And it's not guaranteed either, you know? These bitches, they got attitude, you know? It's like you take them to a nice restaurant, and nowadays these modern girls are so picky, man. You say one word wrong, you made a bad joke, and that's it. You're out. That's it. They don't want to see you no more, man. No more second date. They block you and shit, you know. Or you take them to a wrong movie. They watch the movie. They don't like the movie. You're out. Goodbye. They don't want to see you ever again. And then, you know, nowadays, you know, everything is so expensive, right? Inflation is, you know, shot through the roof, right? And if you take them to a restaurant and the food is so fucking expensive, right? Hundreds of dollars for one meal, you know. You take them to a cheap restaurant, they hate you, right? If you take them to a cheap restaurant, they hate you. If you tell them to pay, you know, if you tell her to pay half, she hates you. So it's pointless. I mean, then you just kill the date. It's pointless. You're not going to get laid. You're not going to get nothing. Right? So you got to take her to fancy restaurants, pay hundreds of dollars, and then hoping that she likes you, hoping that there's going to be a second date. But then you can never be sure, you know, because these bitches, man, they're so picky, man. You know, you say something wrong, that's it. Y'all never see her again, you know. They'll ghost you, they'll block you, and so it's like, I mean, if you have $390, would you rather use that $390 on a fucking date, or would you go to eBay and buy a fucking doll, you know? And then, you know what, these rubber dolls are so well made nowadays, man. I have a doll, you know, that they ship me a doll from China, right? It's TP rubber doll, has internal heating system, right? I had it for a year, you know. I fucked it a few times, you know. I tried to fuck it a little more, but I fucked it less than 10 times. But it doesn't break. All you have to do is lie the doll down on some foam, some memory foam that you could buy you could buy that in Walmart or Target, memory foam, right? And as long as once you finish using it, you lie her, you lay the doll down, coffin position, you bend her legs straight, you bend her arms straight, just lay her on the memory foam, right? And she'll never break. Cover up the doll with a blanket or something so, the sun does not shine onto the doll. And the doll would just remain like that for forever. It doesn't break, it doesn't tear. TPE rubber, it only tears if you, once you finish using it, you don't bend the legs back. You don't bend the legs back, you don't bend the arms back, then eventually it's going to tear. Eventually it's going to create a pressure wound, it would tear the rubber apart. But just remember, once you finish using it, you bend everything straight. Then it'll never tear. It'll just remain like that forever. It's like the maintenance is so low. Very, very low maintenance, and it's a very simple technology. And then so it's like, why would you, if you can get a doll like this, right? They ship it to your door from China for $700, $800, heating system, everything's included. The doll is like 5'3" tall, nice breasts, huge tits, huge ass, beautiful, sexy. Why would you go out there and date somebody? It's like, what the fuck for? I'm serious. I think a lot of guys, they don't want to say it, but the real reason why they stop dating or why they don't approach women anymore is because they're like me. Me, when I feel lonely, you know what I do? I don't go to Tinder. I don't go to Instagram. No, I don't go out there and look for bitches. No. You know what I do? I go on eBay. I look at these dolls. I go to that factory. I look at their photos, right? And I'm planning, like, oh yeah, I'm saving up money, right? I'm saving up money, like maybe every year I could buy myself a new doll. And the old doll, I could just resell it. Maybe I could just go to Craigslist and sell my old doll. Right? And then get a new doll once a year or something. Or, I don't know. Once every 3 years. Or I don't care, It's like, it's better than spending this money on some dates, right? It's not even assured, You spend all this money, a few $100s on dates. There's no guarantee. She might hate you. She might like you. Even if she does like you, there's no guarantee. There's no guarantee that she's gonna sleep with you, right? And you know what? And one thing good about these dolls is because it's a doll. You understand? It doesn't have feelings, right? So it's like you don't care when you're fucking her. You're fucking her for your own pleasure. You understand? Because when you're fucking a real girl, especially hot girl, like that girl I show you, right? Like that hot ass girl I show you, Erica, 35mm, right? If you fucking a hot girl like that, it's like, I don't know. If I have a chance to fuck that girl, that hot girl, I would feel so insecure. I mean, while I'm having sex with her, I would think, oh my god, I would think to myself, does she like me? I mean, does she think I'm gross? I don't know, I would feel insecure, I have doubts. I would have personal doubts. I feel insecure. But when you fucking these dolls, right, you don't feel that way. When you fuck the doll, you could think whatever the fuck you want. You can pretend that you are a porn star yourself. You can pretend that, oh yeah, I'm fucking this doll because I have a 10-inch dick. Although, see, I only have my dick is only 5 inches and a half, right? But I could pretend I have a huge dick. I can pretend my dick is 8 inches long. I can pretend pretend that, oh, she's enjoying it, See, and then I just turn on my I play a video cassette. I have these old video porno cassette tapes, and I just turn on my speaker, and then I listen to the porno. I listen to the sound of the girls moaning and shit, right? while I have sex with my doll, right? Because she has no feelings. First of all, she's not human. She has no feelings. So I just pretend she's a porn star. And I'm a porn star myself, and I'm fucking her, you know? Like, we're shooting some porn and stuff, you know? And yeah, it feels pretty good, right? You could see, if even if you're old and bald and ugly and fat, you're gross, but when you're fucking a doll, you don't care. Because she doesn't have feelings anyways. She doesn't, she's not gonna judge you, right? So you could just pretend you're a stud. You could pretend that you're a Chad, and you know, you could pretend that you're shooting a porno video, and you're like a Chad. That's one thing good about these dolls, you know. And also, the dolls. One thing good about dolls is they are never too loose, you know. The vagina is adjustable, you know. If you want her looser, you just spread her legs up. If you want her tighter, you close up the legs. And also, one thing good about the most important thing about doll is they have no disease. You know, they don't have sexually transmitted disease. Doll does not give you gonorrhea or herpes. One third of the girls in Europe or United States, one third of the girl carry disease. You know, they have herpes or gonorrhea or some dirty ass shit. You know, one third. Can you imagine that? If you fuck the wrong girl, then you're gonna carry this disease. If you fuck a girl who has herpes and she gave you herpes, then oh fuck, man. Herpes, you cannot cure herpes. You know, you're gonna have that. You're gonna have herpes for life. It's not worth it, you know. And these dolls are totally clean. They don't doll, you know. It's every doll is a fucking virgin. Yeah, every doll is your wife. She's like your wife. She's a virgin, right? And these hot girls nowadays, these hot girls that you see, they have very 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 high body count. You know, I believe that hot girl, that video I show you, I believe she slept with like 100 men or something. I believe so. I believe she slept with like 100 or 200 men. Every one of these hot girls, they're prostitutes, man. I'm not joking, man. So, anyway, I just want to wrap this up, you know. That's the reason why I think men are no longer approaching women, because of sex doll, you know. But, yeah, go ahead and leave a comment, okay? And I hope you like my video. And I'll talk to you guys soon.